once the model has been constructed, okay, so it is evaluated in testing data before being applied to real unseen data. Now, from here, we will take a look at the second step of classification process, that is model usage, whereby model is being used for classifying future or unknown objects. First, we need to estimate the accuracy of the model. Once the accuracy is acceptable, we can use the model to classify data tuples whose class label are not known. So how does it work? Take a look at this slide. The known label of test sample. So if you take a look at the test sample, so this is the known label. The known label is compared with the classified result from the model. So we have the model or the classifier. The model is used to deal with this attribute only. To classify or predict the class label without knowing the value of this class label, or in layman term, we hide this label. So it will just use this attribute to be inserted in this classifier. When it has classified or predict the class label using classification rules generated from its learning with training set in previous slide, okay, now we can estimate the accuracy of the classification rule, or we can see how good it is actually learning. Before that, let us discuss what is accuracy. So accuracy rate is the percentage of test sample set that are correctly classified by the model. For example, the classifier has classified this as yes, this as yes, this one as no, and this one as yes. Okay. Please remember that test set is independent. Test set is independent of training set, or it has never been in training set. Otherwise, it will be overfitting. What does it mean by overfitting? If the model learns too well on training data such that it cannot predict very well there, but it can predict very well in training set but cannot predict well on testing set, then it is said to be overfitting. It is just not learning, but it is just memorizing. So now, let us come back to our discussion here. So let's say this is yes, this is yes, this is no, this is yes. This is the one that has been generated from the model, yeah, without knowing the known label. So we compare this with the known label. So this is actually supposed to be no, but it has predicted or classified it as yes. This one is yes, yes, it's correct. This is no, and it has classified as no. This is yes, and it has classified as yes. So the accuracy rate would be how many sample that has been correctly classified? So there is 3 out of 4 has been correctly classified, times 100, it will be 75% accuracy. Once we think that the accuracy is acceptable, we can use the model to classify data tuple whose class label are not known, or we can also say this as unseen data set. So this one is the one with class label unknown.